Break number 719, a score team random. All right, this is break 719, a score team random. Let's see how many times we're going to randomize it. That is going to be 8. Let's see what we've got. Boom, there we go. I'll let it run through once and then we'll get started. Alrighty, let's get started here. Let's see what we've got. Starting off with some solid veterans right there. Thick boy, Jameis Winston, wonder if he'll be starting coming this year. Then we got a Calais Campbell, and that's out of 35. That's of the Jacksonville Jaguars, and that's going to Scott. And then we have a Fantasy Stars that we will need to randomize between the Steelers, the Chargers, and the Kansas City Chiefs, followed by Ryan Tannehill Celebration. And our first rookie of this break. First rookie of this break is Mac Jones. Mac Jones of the New England Patriots. That's going to be going to Double M. Another Fantasy Stars to randomize. Followed by Patrick Jones II, going to the Minnesota Vikings. Another Mac Jones of the New England Patriots. Followed by Ian Book of the New Orleans Saints. Then we got Kyle Pitts of the Atlanta Falcons. Followed by Raheem Boyd of the Detroit Lions. And Chatarius Tutu Atwell of the Los Angeles Rams. Followed by Dwayne Eskridge of the Seattle Seahawks, and Kylan Hill up next, and he is of the Green Bay Packers. And Jabril Cox looks like our last rookie in this pack, and it's going to be going to the Dallas Cowboys. And then here's the final veterans. Another Cowboy there with Zeke Elliott. And our boy Jim Kelly to end that one. Some DJ Chark do 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 DJ Chark do 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 do. The wrong Josh Allen right there, though he is a beast. KJ Costello, that's a scorecard. Unfortunately, he was undrafted, so we will randomize him and still hasn't been picked up by a team. Then we got Jamar Chase of the Cincinnati Bengals going to Jason. Following up with a hot rookie. Oh, that's our boy Trey Lance of the San Francisco 49ers going to Adam. Then we have, it looks like we're going to have an auto coming up right after this James Washington celebration. It's not an auto, but it is a Tom Brady. That's the 375th career passing touchdown. Followed up by Tylan Wallace of the Baltimore Ravens. Then we got Trey McKitty of the Los Angeles Chargers, followed by Boogie Basham of the Buffalo Bills. Then we got Kyle Trask of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Davis Mills of the Houston Texans. Followed by Jarrett Peterson of the Washington Football Team. He's from right down the street at UB. I think he had like 6 touchdowns in a game this year. Crazy. Followed by Puka Williams Jr. of the Cincinnati Bengals, and then Nico Collins of the Houston Texans. And then Trayvon Moring of the Las Vegas Raiders. And now we're back into the veterans. Alex Smith retiring this year after a long career. Cam Newton. Wonder how he'll be this coming year. Gaby Baby Davis right there. Justin Herbert. A celebrations Baker Mayfield, followed by a all-hands team Tyreek Hill, and then a Josh Jacobs breakthrough, and Justin Fields of the Chicago Bears going to Double M. Then we've got a fantasy stars that we're going to have to randomize, followed by Zach Smith. Poor guy has not been picked up yet, so we will be randomizing him as well. And same with Peyton Ramsey. Followed by Sage Surratt of the Detroit Lions. Then we have Hunter Long of the Miami Dolphins, followed by Kwity Paye of the Indianapolis Colts, and then boom, it's Zach Wilson of the New York Jets, and he is going to be going to Scott. Then we got Sam Ehlinger of the Indianapolis Colts, followed by Jamar Jefferson of the Detroit Lions, followed by Tommy Tremblay of the Carolina Panthers. And to finish off pack number 3, we've got some vets. Remember, use code SAT5. Brandon Ayuk. If you're trying to fill some breaks, you may want to fill them before 1 o'clock, because anything that's filled after 1 a.m., we will most likely have to break on Wednesday. The Kyle Trask Hot Rookies, followed by the Fantasy Stars. And then we have an auto. It's Demetric Felton out of 50. That's the Cleveland Browns. And that is going to Darren. Followed up by Jalen Darden of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And we have Javon Holland of the Miami Dolphins. Followed by Michael Carter of the New York Jets. And Larry Roundtree of the Los Angeles Chargers. Then we have Amon-Ra St. Brown of the Detroit Lions. followed by Brevin Jordan of the Houston Texans, and then it's Groot of your Buffalo Bills, followed by Trey Lance of the 49ers. And then Stevie Scott of the New Orleans Saints. And to finish off these vets in pack number 4, they are right here. Josh Allen diving over a Cardinal. I remember that touchdown. It's a little easier for Joey because I think it's only 9:30 where he is. Robert Toynan to start off those vets. One of the many weapons given to Aaron Rodgers, even though people will say he doesn't have any weapons. Jimmy G, it'll be interesting to see how long he stays on the field. And then we have a Kelvin Ridley out of 100. And that is with the Atlanta Falcons going to Darren. And then we have a Penei Sewell of the Detroit Lions, followed by a breakthrough Ronald Jones. And then a celebration A.J. Brown and an all-hands team, Devontae Adams. And now we're back into the rookies with Demetric Felton of the Cleveland Browns, followed by Sean Wade of the Baltimore Ravens, and then Shea Smith of the Carolina Panthers, Quincy Roche of the Pittsburgh Steelers, and Javian Hawkins of the Atlanta Falcons, followed by Kadarius Toney of the New York Football Giants. Then we got Rondale Moore of the Arizona Cardinals, followed by Ramondre Stevenson of the New England Patriots, and J.C. Horn of the Carolina Panthers. And then we've got Jalen Hurts, Devontae Parker, Lamar Jackson, Sam Darnold, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Michael Strahan, Warren Sapp, and Devin McCourty to finish off pack numero 5. Alrighty. Mason Crosby, another kicker. They love their kickers in the Score football. Kickers and punters abound. And a CeeDee Lamb breakthrough before we get into the rooks. Thanks, man. We got 20 boxes of it and might as well rip it all. We haven't posted any updates since we've sold out last night. We'll get those up for Wednesday. We have the Fantasy Stars that will have to go off, and then we have a Tyler Boyd auto. This is an end zone, and it's going to be 3 of 6. 3 of 6. We'll give that the boom booms for the rarity. Three of 6, and it's not even an on card. How ridiculous is that? Then we got Justin Fields, both at Georgia and at Ohio State. But now all that matters is he's in the Chicago Bears, and he's going to Double M. Then we got Dwame Brown of the Washington Football Team, followed by Caleb Farley of the Tennessee Titans. CJ Marabelli is one of our undrafted rookies that we will be randomizing at the end of this one. And then Chaz Stewart of the Minnesota Vikings, followed by Kenneth Gainwell of the Philadelphia Eagles. And then we got Brady White. He's undrafted, so he will be randomized at the end. And then it's Terrace Marshall Jr. of the Carolina Panthers to finish off the rookies on that one. Ooh, Chatty Ochocinco. All right, 4 packs left in this score. Xavier Howard, my brother is so high on him. Tyreek Hill, and I know he's good, but I just hate hearing it because my brother's a huge Dolphins fan. Terrace Marshall of the Carolina Panthers, the all hands team. Oh my God, it's a Drew Brees. It's an intergalactic. That is an awesome looking card right there. We'll mag that up for Scott. I'm gonna give that the fireworks. I don't even know. I don't know if I've got to look that bad boy up.
Is that our best looking scorecard so far?
Huh?
I was saying, is that our best?
It's the coolest for sure. I'm not even seeing the intergalactic. How numbered? It doesn't appear to be numbered. That's what I was trying to figure out. Well, it feels weird, I'll tell you that one. Baron Browning of the Denver Broncos, followed by Elijah Molden of the Tennessee Titans, and then it's our buddy Trevor Lawrence of the Jacksonville Jaguars going to Scott. Followed by, you guessed it, Travis Etienne, because he's following Trevor wherever he goes. Then we have Felipe Franks of the Atlanta Falcons and Jalen Waddle of Miami. Followed by Tyler Vaughns of the Indianapolis Colts and Patrick Surtain, the second of the Denver Broncos. Followed up by Victor Jamuki of the Arizona Cardinals. And now we're back to our veterans. Tua. Three packs left in break 719. Boom. Travis Etienne out of 35. That's an artist proofs out of 35. And then we got Devonta Smith of the Philadelphia Eagles, followed by a Justin Fields hot rookies going to Double M. And then a celebration TJ Watt. Followed by a Ben Skronik auto, and that is of the Los Angeles Rams going to Jason. Then we got Nick Bolton of the Kansas City Chiefs and Trey Sermon of the 49ers, followed by Daz Newsome of the Chicago Bears and Rashad Bateman of the Baltimore Ravens. Followed by Azeez Ujari of the New York Football Giants. And then Najee Harris of the Pittsburgh Steelers, followed by Damon Hazleton Jr. of the, he's undrafted, so we will randomize him. Then we have Jamar Chase of the Cincinnati Bengals, followed by Anthony Schwartz of the Cleveland Browns. And then Patrick Mahomes to start off our second round of veterans here. Kareem Hunt to get started with these veterans. And I think that might be the first Kareem Hunt card I have seen. And we are getting started here It's a scorecard rookie, and that's Seth Williams, and he is with the Denver Broncos. And then we have an all-hands team, Travis Kelce. Following up a Joe Burrow breakthrough. Then a Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Followed up by a Fantasy Stars that we will be randomizing. Penei Sewell of the Detroit Lions. Shaka Toney of the Washington Football Team. Joseph Osai of the Cincinnati Bengals. Followed by Javonte Williams of the Denver Broncos. Followed up by Christian Darrisaw of the Minnesota Vikings. Then we have Jay Tufel of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Followed by Micah Parsons of the Dallas Cowboys. And then we have Kellen Mond, who could end up being the starting quarterback in Minnesota. And Brendan Knox undrafted, so we will randomize him. And some more veterans to finish off our second to last pack in this break. Playoff Lenny right there. Cole Beasley causing a lot of problems for the Buffalo Bills with some of his vaccination comments, or well, he's generated a lot of buzz, one could say. Keenan Allen scorecard. And then we have a Juju Smith-Schuster. Ooh, hot rookie Rashad Bateman. Rashad Bateman of the Baltimore Ravens. And then a fantasy that we're going to have to randomize. And it's, oh my Lanta, it's a Mac Jones auto. Mac Jones auto going to Double M. And then Devonta Smith of the Philadelphia Eagles to follow up that his Alabama teammate. Followed by Elijah Mitchell of the San Francisco 49ers. Marquise Stevenson of the Buffalo Bills. And our friend from Notre Dame going to the Atlanta Falcons. Followed by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah of the Cleveland Browns. Then we have Chuba Hubbard of the Carolina Panthers, followed by Seth Williams of the Denver Broncos. Then we have another undrafted. That's going to be KJ Costello, followed up by Christian Barmore of the New England Patriots. And then to wrap up this break, Joey B, Troy Aikman, Tom Brady, Carson Wentz. A lot of quarterbacks in that one. Calais Campbell, and Michael Plurian, Chris Jones, Golden Tate, and Devin Singletary. All right, let's randomize first the undrafteds. It's KJ Costello 1, Zach Smith 2, Peyton Ramsey 3, CJ Marabelli 4, Brady White 5, Damian Hazelton 6, Brendan Knox 7, and KJ Costello 8. How many times are we going to randomize it? 4 times. Alrighty. Looks like we've got Scott to KJ Costello, Haley with Zach Smith, Jason with Peyton Ramsey, Scott with CJ Marabella, Jason with Brady White, Adam with Damon Hazelton, Scott with Brendan Knox, and Darren with KJ Costello. Yes. Alrighty, we've got some fantasy stars to randomize. All right, the first one is Mahomes, Metcalf, and Cook. We're going to randomize that 3 times. And that's going to go to the Minnesota Vikings and Haley. Next, it's Cousins, Hill, and Tannehill. Cousins, Hill, and Tannehill. We're going to randomize that 6 times. 6 times for that one. And that's going to go to Minnesota and Haley. Haley, just the luck of these draws right here. Next one, it's Jackson, Rodgers, and Brady. We're going to randomize that 3 times. Sorry, we'll roll that again because we didn't see it. 4 times. 4-time randomization on that one. And we're going to Green Bay. Our next one is Drew Lock, Allen, and McCaffrey. Drew Lock, Allen, and McCaffrey. We're going to randomize that one 4 times. 4 times for this one. And that's going to Buffalo with Scott. And next up we have Tyreek Hill, Derrick Henry, and Deshaun Watson. And we're going to randomize that 3 times. 3-time randomization. Kansas City with that one. And the next randomization is Mahomes, Rodgers, and Brady. We are going to randomize, threw that up right off. Randomize this one 6 times. 6 times, and then we'll go into our final randomization of this break. And that's going to Tampa Bay. And our last randomization is going to be Chase Claypool, Justin Herbert, and Patrick Mahomes. We're going to randomize that 4 times. And that's going to KC. KC. Right there. All right, let's run through some of our quarterbacks. We got Kellen Mond, Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, Travis Etienne out of 25, Felipe Franks, Justin Fields, Trey Lance, Kyle Trask, Sam Ellinger, Justin Fields, Davis Mills, Kyle Trask, Ian Book, Mac Jones, and Mac Jones. And our featured cards. David, we've been in contact. He's with PSA, and hopefully by the end of the month, we're expecting the 20-day ones. Zach Wilson of the New York Jets, followed by Ben Skronik of the Los Angeles Rams. Then we have the Demetric Felton out of 50, and that is with the Cleveland Browns. The Tom Brady 375 career passing touchdown, Trevor Lawrence, and Trey Lance. And our mags are the Saints Intergalactic, Tyler Boyd, and Mac Jones. Saints are Scott. Tyler Boyd, 3 out of 6 going to Jason, and Mac Jones out. Mac Jones auto going to Double M. And that is the end of break 7.